All right. Scott, how's it going?
I am well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic, doing fantastic. Good to see you as always.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, Scott, first things first, tell a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what do you do?
Sure. My name's Scott. I'm 50 years old. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an emergency manager with the government, and I probably started working with Cooper in the fall of last year.
Yeah, so you actually joined back with Mind Body Health
Right. Yeah.
initially. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Yeah, I remember that. Remember that.
And then we transitioned quickly. I quickly realized I needed something more.
Yes, absolutely. To the Trilogy Method.
Yep.
So, what was your self-development like before the trilogy method? Like, what did it look like?
I had never done any structured type program like this. It was always kind of piecemeal, kind of what maybe either the hot topic of the year was, or if a TED talk popped or something like that. Those kinds of things are, it was kind of haphazard, not really very well organized. So it's gone much better when you have a plan.
Absolutely. So there's a lot of like fad diets and things like that.
Right.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Those
Anything I could try to get to work.
gotcha. Yeah, those fad diets are always fun, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's certainly not sustainable.
Yeah, definitely not. Absolutely not. So, where were you stuck at in life? Your fitness, your mindset, even, your defining your purpose before the trilogy method. Where were you stuck at?
I would say that I've had success with, kind of having everything in order before. And over the last kind of couple of years, I got off the tracks and I couldn't get everything back on the tracks at the same time. I was having trouble. If I got my fitness and nutrition online, then other things fell off. If I was, my spiritual condition and spirituality was good, then I sacrificed something else. I didn't know how to put it all together, kind of as a package, and make it work for me.
Like the lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
gotcha. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people actually resonate with that because, a lot of people try to they'll try to integrate fitness, but then the other aspects start to fall off.
Yeah. That's
And
definitely been.
yeah, I mean that's hard to get down. It's hard to get that lifestyle down to attack, and that's why that plan is so crucial for success.
Absolutely.
So, what results did you see after joining the trilogy method?
So it's kind of funny. I guess I'm a slow learner. The first month, I kind of dabbled in it. I didn't really apply myself. So in the second month, I was growing frustrated, and I didn't think this was going to work for me. And then just something happened kind of in the third month where I began to be more engaged in my own personal development, and actually applying and doing the tasks and activities that we had. And I could see a big difference. Within a week of doing those things, I had significant momentum that has continued to this day. So yeah.
Absolutely. What has happened to your life since seeing these results with your mindset, your fitness, and even did you like your confidence? You're a different person from when we started.
Yes, I mean, my confidence is definitely improved, and just in confidence in my own decision. For example, I had to go out of town this past weekend and take care of some family adult stuff. So my routine Friday, Saturday, Sunday was completely not in sync. But the old I would have previously, I would have allowed myself to sabotage this entire week. I'd be like, oh, it'll take me all week to get back on track. Instead, I prepared my travel or planned my travel so that I got back at a decent hour yesterday. And then I just took today to get myself back on track. And by, tomorrow, I'll be at 90% back on track and not really have lost any time,
Yeah.
you know. that's how life works. We're supposed to be consistent in the long term, not just for 7 days, you
Yep.
know. So
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. And that's what it's all about. It's about the lifestyle. It's about, becoming the best version of yourself long term, not just a fad diet, not just, implementing something for 30 days, but it's about implementing how to become the best version of yourself, forever. Because that's what we want.
and I said this, but I before didn't have the confidence that I would get back on track. And today I can do things and realize, yeah, if there's a hiccup in life, I have the confidence to get back on track, which is a big um so I'm not wasting time.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So what does your fitness and mindset look like now?
I think more realistic goals and I would say more realistic goals and enjoying the process, which has been a sort of a shift also. As being a 50-year-old guy, I want to be as functional and as fit as I can be. And the leaner I am, the more muscle I have, my longevity is going to improve, or hopefully it will improve. Um, so I'm just focusing on those things. And, if the weights, go up, great. Of course they're going up, but, my goal is not to, become a contestant in a powerlifting meet. I just want to be a fit guy and, take care of myself.
Absolutely. I love it. So, what needed to happen in order for you to reach this next level that you've now, like you're literally Scott 2.0? What needed to happen for you to get here?
I had to take that a little bit of a leap of faith that coaching was the best option for me. I had tried a lot of other kind of mental health type things, and it just wasn't working. So I had to take that leap of faith, and then I had to get, I would say that frustrated with, this isn't working, and press through to know that it is working, and that I'm able to do it. And I think that's one of the benefits of coaching, is that it has that accountability, so that even when you feel like it's not working and you can't see the progress, you're still being held accountable.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
because not every week is going to be a super superstar week.
100%. I remember you text me sometimes, and especially in the beginning, there'd be lots of like encouragement and different plans for you to see like attainable results quick, so you could get that dopamine and see those results and then keep going forward.
Right, right, for sure. But now I'm a little bit more, like, I just have more belief in the process. I don't have to. I know that my body's recomposition is taking place, muscles getting added, fat is getting lowered, so it's happening. I just need to be
Right.
patient.
For sure. And I mean, I think a lot of guys get this misconception that, they're looking for a magic pill. They're looking for something that's just going to solve all their problems, right? It's just going to like make them super jacked or have, more confidence, become the best version of themselves, whatever, as like a quick fix, like a one solution thing. But, the reality is there's lots of different puzzle pieces to the process. Um, and, it's not a magic pill, but it's a matter of getting those puzzle pieces in the right place to make that lifestyle like we were talking about.
Absolutely. And there were two, in our I guess it's our weekly check-ins. You often will ask, what are two areas of confidence, that happened this week? And most of the time have struggled with that question. But two things that happened when I was home with my family, and many of whom I hadn't seen in a long time. They were like, they said, basically, Scott, you look good, you look healthy, you have life in your eyes, um, and so that was reassuring. And the other thing was, I don't usually wear a dress shirt, but I had to wear dress shirts this weekend. And when I put it on, like, my arms were filling the sleeves, and the chest was tight. And it wasn't so much about my stomach being tight. So that was that was a nice little, um,
That's awesome. I see that
that's,
smile. Let's
that's
go.
a nice, like, nice little win, you know? So, I'll take it. I'll take the win,
I
you
love
know?
it. I love to hear that. It's always reassuring, especially from our family and friends that care about us, because they typically see more results than we do because we're so hard on ourselves most of the time. Uh,
Right.
so I'm sure that was awesome for you.
Yeah, it felt really good to know that, just the consistency and the dedication is paying off. And I've replaced some, I've made some really healthy habits that add to the quality of my life. So
Yeah.
that's good.
So I guess my final question is, what would you say to another man that is ready to level up, but they're either scared to make the investment, they don't feel like they have enough time, they feel like they're just holding themselves back? What would you tell them?
Well, first I want to talk about time. As I became more disciplined, I had more time. It was really kind of strange because I was doing more in a day and I still had time that I could, block out if I wanted to. It's kind of been a really strange experience to be like, if I stick to this kind of schedule that I've designed, I get great results, and to see that I can do more stuff simply because I'm disciplined. So that's the one thing I would say about that is there's been I now have more time than before. And we didn't add any hours into the day. I just use them more efficiently.
Yeah, I
The other,
agree.
the other thing I would say is have take the leap of faith, do it. Don't certainly don't wait till you're 50 to do it. Do if you're young and you're struggling and you want a plan that works. This is one that works.
Awesome. You guys heard it here first. So
Absolutely,
awesome. Well, Scott, thank you so much for your time. I'm sure that a lot of guys will find value in this. So thank you again, brother.
you're welcome. Have a good day.